Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free English ebook before it's gone.
Do you know how to make polite requests in English? Hi, my name is Daphne and this is 3-Step English by EnglishClass101.com. In this lesson, you'll learn how to make polite requests through a quick conversation. Let's look at the dialogue. One more thing before we end the meeting. I haven't been able to find the invoices from January. Frank, did you send them to me? I believe so, but I'll take a look. It would be great if you sent those to me as soon as possible. No problem. What about the outstanding invoices from last month? I would appreciate it if you forwarded those to me as well. Got it. How's the search for your personal assistant going? Got any good candidates? Yes, I'm interviewing one next week. Because it would be great if you hired one soon. Let's go over the dialogue again, more slowly this time. One more thing before we end the meeting. I haven't been able to find the invoices from January. Frank, did you send them to me? I believe so, but I'll take a look. Pay attention to the next sentence. It follows the key speaking pattern you'll learn later in this lesson. It would be great if you sent those to me as soon as possible. No problem. What about the outstanding invoices from last month? I would appreciate it if you forwarded those to me as well. Got it. How's the search for your personal assistant going? Got any good candidates? Yes, I'm interviewing one next week. Because it would be great if you hired one soon. Let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern is the structure that all of our examples will follow. Subject plus would plus bare infinitive phrase plus if plus past tense clause. This sentence pattern is used to make polite requests. It allows the speaker to ask for something in a way that feels respectful and non-demanding. The structure softens the message and makes it more acceptable in both casual and professional situations. Let's go part by part. The subject is the person or the thing the sentence is about. Would is a modal verb that adds politeness and shows that the sentence is hypothetical. It's not demanding something, just suggesting it. The bare infinitive phrase follows would and describes what would be good, helpful, or appreciated. Then comes the if clause, using the past tense. This part expresses the condition, what the speaker hopes the other person might do. Now let's look at the example sentence. It would be great if you sent those to me as soon as possible. Here, the subject is it. Would is the modal verb that adds politeness. Be great is the bare infinitive phrase showing that the speaker thinks the action would be helpful or appreciated. If you sent those to me as soon as possible is the past tense clause expressing the request. Even though it's in the past tense, it's really about something the speaker wants now. This tense makes the request more polite. So the full sentence follows the pattern: subject, it, plus would, plus bare infinitive phrase, be great, plus if, plus past tense clause, you sent those to me as soon as possible. This structure helps the speaker make a polite request while sounding thoughtful and respectful. This pattern can also be inverted while retaining the same meaning. This alternative pattern is if plus past tense clause plus subject plus would plus bare infinitive phrase. Now let's look at some speaking examples. If you could get me a black coffee, that would be wonderful. Can you see how the pattern applies here? This sentence starts with the if clause, if you could get me a black coffee. It uses the past tense could get to sound polite. Then comes the main clause, that would be wonderful. This follows the structure where the speaker politely expresses a request using would to soften the tone. Next, if I could take Monday off, that would be great. Here, the if clause is if I could take Monday off, again using a past tense form for polite distancing. The main clause, that would be great, reflects the speaker's wish or request in a soft and indirect way. Let's try one more. I would be grateful if you gave me this job. In this example, the main clause comes first, I would be grateful, followed by the if clause, if you gave me this job. The verb gave is in the past tense, which helps the request sound more polite and formal. Another one. It would be helpful if you told me where the copy paper is kept. This one uses it would be helpful to politely introduce the suggestion. The if clause, if you told me, again uses the past tense to maintain the polite tone, even though the speaker is referring to the present. Thank you for watching. Now you know how to make polite requests in English, and now you can move on to the practice.